Yeah, man, we got to talk about this, bro. Salute to everybody, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Acito, man. Salute to Killer Cam. Salute to Mace. You know, they got this battle rap tournament going on for 100K. Honestly, the rollout of this is just so confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? I thought the battles were going to drop, individually on YouTube. I'm seeing like damn near the whole round on Instagram, on Twitter. Then I'm seeing that it actually airs in between It Is What It Is on Revolt TV. I don't know who the hell has Revolt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here in Carolina. We got Spectrum. I didn't even know Revolt still had a channel. I thought it was like an app or just a YouTube channel. So I don't know. As far as like the marketing of the actual tournament could be a lot better. I get it. You got Cameron posting it, whatever, but people don't know, like niggas don't know the scheduling of how the battles are going to be, uploaded and premiered. Like, it's just confusing, bro. Like, I finally got a chance to see the Bonnie and Shuni battle. One rounder. Me personally, I kind of like the Shuni's material. I kind of like the Shuni's. I thought Bonnie definitely had some bars in there. I'm gonna get back to some other things that I noticed in the video, but Mace picked Bonnie, so Bonnie advanced. He also said, he liked both of the ladies, but he felt Shuni sounded like every other battle rapper. I guess he felt she didn't have no originality. She sounded like everybody else. I disagree. Maybe her delivery, but I disagree. But that was his assessment. Then there was like a 2-week gap, or maybe, I don't know. It was like a while. I didn't see any other or hear any other releases. Then you had the whole Head Ice and Easy situation happen. You feel me? So, from my understanding, I guess all of the battles have already been taped and you know what I'm saying, and edited and everything. They just have to roll them out. So this seemed like this is gonna be a long ass process, you know what I'm saying, for a tournament. But recently they actually uploaded Danny Myers versus Yoshi G. Now I watched that battle. I thought it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think it was nothing really, as far as the material. I'm talking, the material was pretty good. I thought Danny had some clever lines in there. You know what I'm saying? Yoshi had a couple thought bars in there, a couple shock factor bars in there. All in all, I thought it was a, pretty good battle. You know what I mean? Me personally, I had Danny, but Mace felt otherwise. Mace was like, man, Cam, man, don't call me for this shit, bro. You gonna call me for shit, like, I'm not even getting on Cam for this. Like, he was just disgusted. He said that shit was terrible from Yoshi and Danny. That was like the worst shit he ever heard. He don't understand. He said both of them lost. We need to send both of them home. Like, I was like, damn. I don't know. It is so many speculations because he didn't really get into the specifics, but somebody else came on there and actually did the judging for the battle and gave it to Danny. But, if I'm just overall, because I don't know. I mean, basically he's saying the material and maybe the overall just presentation it just wasn't it. I see Danny got the green screen, half tape showing. He got a hoodie over his head. Background don't look good. Yoshi, she got just a regular background, got her things out, At Shuni, when she was rapping, she was in the kitchen. That was like kind of, I'm like, why are you in the kitchen? Like, you ain't got like a nice prestigious area in the crib where you could shoot this joint, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Bonnie had on these Coke bottle glasses, and she like got the cotton mouth, and it just didn't look like, if this is a representation of battle rap, like, you gotta have your A game. Like, come on, you videotaping. This is gonna be on Cam's page, Mace page, Revolt page. Like, hundreds and thousands of people are gonna see this shit. Like, y'all should be coming like y'all battling on Chrome, bro. The makeup, you know what I'm saying? Put the jewels on, like, you know what I mean? Like, make look the part. You know what I'm saying? I just thought everybody just didn't look good. You know what I mean? The bars was there, but it just didn't look good. It didn't. It looked very amateurish. It looked like some some virtual, you know what I'm saying, quarantine battles, you know, and it's just like for this to be $100,000 tournament, I'm thinking it's gonna be big budget, you know, production. I don't know, man. It just I don't know. It just didn't look right to me, man, at all. But Mace was very vocal with that. A lot of niggas in the battle rap community upset about what Mace said. You know, Mace saying Mace ain't tapped in. Mace may not be 100% tapped in a battle rap, but let's not get it twisted. Like Mace is one of the, you know, he's one of the great lyricists, you know what I mean, from New York City. And he knows, you know, the Lux, the Mooks, the Verbs, the Hitmans. Like he's familiar. He may not be super familiar with the T or whatever, who's ghostwriting for who, but for the most part, like the nigga knows raps. He knows bars. You know what I mean? He broke the shit down pretty well. So I don't have an issue, you know what I'm saying, with him saying how he felt when it came to Yoshi and Danny. You know what I mean? Niggas need to step their pen up, step their delivery up, step their presentation up. And I hope this is like a big eye opener for some of the other battlers. Now, if y'all already taped your shit, it's nothing you really could do. But somebody is like Danny Myers and Bonnie is like, okay, I need to really step my shit up moving forward. Like I gotta make sure I look the par. I gotta make sure, you know what I'm saying, like the material is straight to it. All of that, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, like some of y'all is just up in the, you know, throwing subs saying niggas should diss Mace. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous. You know, you gotta just take it for what it is, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you still getting the exposure. You know what I mean? You're definitely getting the exposure from the whole entire situation at hand. So that the exposure is worth more than money if you're doing the shit correctly. You know what I'm saying? But there's one thing I want to touch on, right? This recycling shit, okay? Now, Bonnie has been outed for recycling in her round against Shuni. She recycled a good 5-6 bars, and one of the bars or setup she recycled was a heavy bar that actually shook the room in a previous battle that she did. She went on Twitter and was kind of like downplaying it, like, yeah, I'm recycling this 100K. I'll recycle again. I'm recycling all my good shit. Like, what? Like, no, ma'am. No. Like, the whole laughing and that, like, no. And see, this is the shit I don't like, because you have niggas coming into battle rap, putting money up, giving niggas opportunity, and niggas, like, that's cheating. Like, you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? You're cheating. You're cheating yourself, you're cheating the fans, and you're cheating the platform. You know what I'm saying? One of the best things that people really love and appreciate about battle rap is the pen and how creative the mind is. The fact that y'all can pretty much craft up 3 rounds of material, perform it one time and never perform it again. And be able to do that at a rapid pace again and again and again. That takes a special skill. And that's why only the greats, you know, are held to a high regard that can only do that. Now, you, Bonnie, you laughing talking about you supposed to be a vet in female battle rap. So for you to get on Twitter and pretty much like laugh it off and say you're going to do it again, and like, that's some sucker shit. That's corny, bro. That's corny. Because if Mace wasn't the judge, if you had like somebody from Let's Talk Battle Rap, you know what I mean? Somebody that really knows bars and that can pick up if you recycling some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Or a blogger or something like that, you would be cooked. You would be cooked. Nigga would just disqualify you off GP because you recycled. I hold recycling in the same category as choking, as stumbling, reading bars off your phone, having a ghostwriter. Like, all of that shit is big no-nos in battle rap. That is big no-nos. How you gonna get booked for a battle, right? Had a battle a month ago, had maybe 2-3 haymakers that shook the building to where you were at. And it was a taped battle that was uploaded on YouTube. You go to the next platform, you do the same bar, or maybe you change the setup and you get a reaction. Then niggas go back and find out, oh, she recycled and it was money on the line. Like, that's, if I'm shooting, I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. I'm pissed. Nah, that's 100K. I think there should be some type of rules in place, man. Like, niggas shouldn't be reading off their phone or reading off their tablet. That's what niggas could do when you doing this shit virtually. It definitely not recycling material. Like, that's crazy to me, bro. And you've already had allegations of having writers and all this stuff. Like, like you got mad at the boss for her not outing you, but talking about it and all that. And the boss at the time, she ain't stand on it all the way, but then she did stand on it. But I don't know, man. Like, that shit is crazy to me. This is why there's a huge gap separation between when it comes to the ladies. Because Jazz the rapper would never recycle. Never recycle. Official would never recycle. You know what I'm saying? Coffee Brown would never recycle. I don't even think 40 bars fucking recycled. As much as she be choking on her shit, I don't think 40 bars ever recycled. You know what I'm saying? E Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people cut from that cloth, bro. You know what I mean? Shuni. It's a couple, like, there's only certain people that's cut from that cloth, bro. And it's like, you a vet. You been in this game for decades. You know what I'm saying? So for you to get an opportunity like that and recycle, like us, the battle rap community wasn't gonna find out. Like, bro, I don't know, man. That shit ain't cool to me. That shit ain't cool. I don't think that shouldn't be championed. That shouldn't be, you shouldn't be rewarded for that. You are a battle rapper. You are a professional battle rapper. And one of the job requirements is to write your own raps, memorize your material, you know what I'm saying, and not recycle and not have a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, man. So I don't know, man. I me personally, man, I just don't like it, man. I don't. But, Mason Cam, they may not really care. They may just be focused on, just getting the content and doing this tournament. But best believe, man, like, people that's in the culture, we seen that shit. And that's being held against you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you care or not, it's being held against you. Because I keep the same energy with anybody else that has done it. New Jersey Twerk, Recycle, all of that shit, bro. I don't know. That's one of the reasons why he got me blocked. You know what I'm saying? I give him the flowers when he cooking, and I give him my opinion when he not. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. With this tournament, I think P and B Magic is up next. That should be real interesting to see. We just gotta wait and see how that's gonna pan out, man. But let me know how y'all feel in the comment section about all this shit about Mace, Bonnie, recycling, all of this shit, bro. Let me know. And who do y'all think is going to win the actual tournament when it's all said and done? Let me know in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here. Peace.